You're talking about, oh my gosh, why am I so old at 30? Because you eat too much. That's why you old at 30, because you eat too damn much. You at 30 talking about, I got arthritis. Good afternoon, YouTube world. Long time no see, everyone. I am finally back with another segment of culture healing. I am working on it. I am working on the intros, working on stuff. I've been behind the scenes doing a few things. So we're gonna get this shit together, and we have a good set of things coming up that I've planned to do. So today's topic is a long requested one from a lot of people because everybody wants to know, how do you lose weight without exercising? So I am here to give you all those tips. So a few of you guys aren't gonna like what I am about to say, but if you want to lose weight and stay healthy, you're gonna like it. So here we goes. Um, the reason behind my healthy eating, because I tend to eat very healthy. Um, I got sick last year, November, with what? I do not know. But it was something. I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't breathe properly, and I got a lot of panic attacks, whatever. But my body just do things and say, well, I don't want this and I don't want that, and it just tells me what to do, and I'm like, here, let's just do it. So a few things I had to cut out that my body was refusing was a lot of oils, milks, rice, eggs, sugars, all of those things. And then after I started going to some research behind these things, I realized that they are very bad for my body and just for humans' body in general. These things are not supposed to be consumed. Why are you consuming milk at 30 something years old? Are you a baby? It is not supposed to be. And first of all, the milk that you're consuming is from another animal. What are you, a cow? No. So you, when you start breastfeeding, that's that. There are a lot of plants out there that has a lot of calcium, so you can go towards that to be able to get your calcium that you need. That everybody's like, oh, calcium and protein is the most important thing in your diet. No, it isn't. Everything else you need. So my weight loss was because I was sick, and I decided to continue to do some more research into why I didn't want a lot of things that I used to eat, and I went into it. What I find was, I used to be asthmatic, and it so happened I love a lot of milk and cheese like crazily. There's nothing like me and cheese and milk. So I used to do a lot of cheese and milk for over the last, I don't know what, 10 years or something like that. And I had a lot of build up with that. I never used to purge or nothing. I used to always eat a lot of crap. I mean, my diet was not cute. It wasn't heavy like burgers or always eating fast food. I would treat myself on the weekends when I get paid and eat a little fish and chips or a smoothie, whatever the case is. During the week, it was, almost clean because I was looking at my trigger, aka a figure, and I didn't want to gain a lot of weight. So I used to still continue to eat fruits and all of those things, but I still used to put a lot of rice in my diet. So with that, those food develop a lot of mucus in my body. So when it get cold or it rains, I would start snotting and sneezing and used to do that throat thing, all of those extra bits I would find myself doing at that moment. So I was like, yeah, this is the reason why I went into it. So then I happened to come across some stuff from Dr. Sebi. Yay. And he was like, Mucus is your enemy. Well, not quoting, but basically that's what he's saying. Mucus is your enemy. I'm like, okay. Then he's like, mucus come from a lot of things we eat. And I was like what, Dr. Sebi? And Dr. Sebi was like, milk. I was like, gosh darn it. Really? Milk? So then he's like, cheese. I'm like, oh shit, shoot me now. And then he's like, meat. I'm like, damn. He just hit me in the gut because I love some meat. But after the going through the motion with the sickness and cutting out certain things out of my diet, I realized that I was feeling lighter, I was feeling motivated, I was feeling energetic, and I was feeling calm. Most of all, I was feeling a lot of calmness in my body. And I continue to go through. Then I start to walk like I never used to walk, and I'm walking every single morning at 5 o'clock. I am out of the house and I'm walking with my older ladies and enjoying it like crazy. Got home, I would do a morning fast. I would elaborate on the morning fast a little later, and I would eat. Drink my smoothie about 12 o'clock in the day, and I got to go, and I feel really awesome. I start studying more. I wanted to. The thing is, a lot of the things that I start doing, I wanted to do them for years. Like the walking, I was telling this, oh, I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna walk with you, but I never did. You know what I mean? I just stay home and watch Korean drama. Hey, Koreans, and I never got up to it. I'm like, yeah, I want to study, and I'm finding this site to study, and it's not free. And I started making a lot of excuses that I didn't want that. I want to do these things, but I never actually got my butt up to do them. So as I continue to eat healthy, I realized that I just wanted to do things that I always said that I wanted to. So I started studying. I'm like, you know what? You love being a nurse and you love taking care of people. So let's get more deep into it and start studying more. So I started studying everything that I needed to. I went into biology like crazy. I went into English, math, and I'm horrible at math, but it kind of worked out well. I understood what they were saying. And I got up every single day religiously. I did yoga and I did my meditation, and I was out the door walking every morning. And I found out that my thoughts were so clear and less negative. During my sickness, it was more mental than more physical, and I realized that afterwards. And I was transitioning to the person that I am today, and I would panic at the slightest thing. I would start panicking. I used to be like, why are you panicking? So with that, I used to listen to a lot of motivational stuff, and this was all during the sickness thing. And I'm listening to a lot of motivational stuff: Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Dr. Joe Dispenza, all of those people. And I was listening to a tape that Tony Robbins said, and he said that the reason that you're fearful is because you are afraid of yourself. And within that moment, I started to cry. I was like, gosh darn it, that's exactly why I don't want to be alone. I used to constantly be calling people and talking to them on the phone. I never wanted to be alone with my thoughts, because my thoughts used to make me so afraid. And afterwards, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid of myself. So then I sat down and I did a meditation, and so I'm like, why are you afraid of yourself? And then when I got into there, I used to negative talk to myself a lot. You can't do this. You will not be able to finish this. People will always think this about you, and you're nothing. You will never amount to things. And those are the things that people used to say to me. But I never realized that I took that and I actually start saying it to myself. I start to hurt myself with my words. And from that moment, I never panicked before. Mind you, I was never a panicky girl. I don't really deal with those things. And for the 3 months that I was sick, I was panicking like crazy. The slightest thing, and breathing hard and being all things. So when he said that, I stopped panicking and I dealt with my negative talk. And I realized after that is when I really and truly started to get up. I started to challenge my own self. I had a fight with myself. And when I say I'm going to go walking, I got my butt up and I go walking. And then, of course, your voice is going to be like, no, don't go. You can stand in your bed a little longer. And I'm like, no, mm-mm. Stand in my bed and do what? To do what? Is it going to gain me anything? Am I going to feel clarity? Am I going to feel good? What is it going to gain me? So I got my butt up and I went walking and I enjoyed it like crazy. So my routine was walk, study. And then I decided I'm going to do YouTube. Why not? You know what I mean? And I was like, heck yeah. With that, a lot of avenues open for me within those time. And mind you, all I had to do was change my eating. Well, what I realized in changing my eating was your gut health is important to your balance in spiritualness, in your mind, in everything. And once your gut isn't healthy, you will never be motivated in your life. You will always be where you are at this moment. You will never move from there, because the first thing that we are blessed with is life. The second thing that you are most blessed with is your body. And our parents didn't teach us how to take care of our body. And with that, we just learn from our parents about how to eat, what to eat, and that is how that goes. You know what I mean? So we basically just ate and go through life and just eat everything badly. And with that is a constant negative food in your body and constantly feeding yourself that, and with that you lower your vibrations, and with that you're never able to get up and say I want to do this and actually confidently continue to do so properly. You're going to get there halfway, but you're going to give up. You're not going to see the sense in whatever it is that you're doing. So for me, changing how I eat changed who I am today completely. So I say all of that to say is your avatar is your child. When you've come of age to be able, where you are able to then cater and feed your avatar, treat it right, because that is who will carry you along for as long as you're here and you have breath. So when you're going to feed your child unhealthy things willingly, knowing that you're not supposed to eat those things, that is on you. The weight that you gain, the negative feelings that you have, the bad friendship or whatever it is, the not being so, not having clarity, and always feeling so down and out. And then with everything in the world, people putting so much pressure on everybody to lose weight and to look good, is all on you, because you know from the first hand that you're not supposed to eat certain things. They say that you're not supposed to eat certain things, but they never really explain to you why you're not supposed to eat certain things. So today I will explain to you why you shouldn't eat certain things. Right. So usually during the day I eat for breakfast. I don't have breakfast. You know how they say, oh, breakfast is the important thing for the day and you're supposed to eat like 8 or 9 o'clock? No, you don't. When you do that, let's say, for instance, you're an unhealthy eater. This is your diet. So you eat at 8 o'clock, you eat bread, cheese, bacon, some milk, and some tea with a loads of sugar, but it's sugar, right? That's your breakfast. You eat then. Then you eat at 12 because oh, you have to have lunch. So you eat at 12. So you eat meat again. Chicken, rice, and a salad on the side because you gotta eat healthy. And then at night, you will eat bread again or cornflakes, and some drink, carbonated drink, something. 3 times a day you've ate, right? So you finish eat at, let's say, 9 o'clock or so. You finish it at 9. Then your digestion phase may start like maybe right then, half an hour later, you don't know because you may tap up on a little sign. So then you eat that. Then you go to sleep. You and digest. You haven't waited up 3 to 4 hours or so to digest your food. So you went into your bed, let's say 45 minutes after eating because you watch TV or whatever. So you went into your bed. Then you get back up at 6, prepare for work, whatever, children, those things, 7 o'clock, everybody eating. More milk, more stuff. You haven't digested yesterday's food yet. It is still in your system, and with that, you haven't digested food before, the days before, and the days before. It is still in your system. Then let's look at your poop. You might have pooped once for that day. You ate 3 meals that day and you poop once. Where is the 2 other poops? It is still in your system. So then you're like, oh my gosh, my belly's getting big. Your belly's getting big not because it is fat, it is waste. People say it's fat, it is not, it is waste. When your body is clean, your gut is clean, your stomach goes down. Everyone knows this. So, well, if you don't, I apologize, you know this. So you ate 3 meals that day, and then you haven't digested properly, then you had one poop. And that's that. Then you're like, oh, I'm always hungry. Now let's go back to breakfast. Right? You had bread. Bread is nothing. Yeast, sugar, I just make bread now. Baking powder. Yeah, there we go. Baking powder and flour. Yeah, it's not grained, it's nothing. It's white flour. And then you have bacon in oil. There you go. Bacon is sizzled from the supermarket, most likely processed. So yeah, that is not protein, boo. That is waste. Then the flour in your system and it gets fully clammy. So it's in there in your little intestines and the body and whatever, and it's clammy. Then you wash that down with liquid, which forces what you just ate out of your digestive tract into your little intestines. Then your intestine gotta try and work that out. Mind you, it working about 5 to 6 other breads you had days before. It's still trying its best to work on that, but you just ate something fresh. So what it's gonna do, stop digesting that and then go to digest what you literally just put into your body. So then you will then have spoiled food in your body because it stopped what it's doing to then digest what you just ate. So then that's that. You leave, you go to work, you ain't working out or nothing, so you know you're home, you're at work. Depending on the job, you're at a desk. Then you have lunch at 1. Let's say you have lunch at 1, and then you eat rice, starch again, with some chicken, protein. And then, depending on the chicken, it could be fried, it could be fried chicken. Some people will have chafat. Some people, well, in barbers, the chafat, KFC for war ride, and whatever else y'all have. Some people may or may not take food to work. You don't know, but still, whatever what you're taking to work, you may take to work what you have for breakfast, or you may also take to work some rice or whatever the case is. And then you have food again. The food that you ate earlier haven't digested yet. It hasn't. Then you're hungry again. Then you have another set of meal. When you look at your breakfast, where is your minerals? Or where are your minerals? Where are your vitamins? Bread don't have vitamins. Bacon have protein, processed protein. Your tea that you have with milk that's giving you calcium is only giving you mucus. It is not giving you calcium. If it do give you calcium, it's like 1% of calcium because when you buy milk, it's not even full blown milk at that. So you're not really getting anything out of that to feed your body. So when you leave your house and then you realize you're hungry an hour later, it is not that you're hungry, it is that your body is hungry for the minerals and nutrients that it needs and you haven't given it that. So it's going to want something. And so when you think you're hungry, you're not hungry for another burger or another bread and bacon. You need to eat some stuff to feed it. So your breakfast should be one of, well, what I will say later. But yeah, and then when you eat lunch, then you have a whole set of rice, and then you have meat again. Yay, protein. Then that's it. You're having the veggies or nothing of any sort with that. That's just what you're having, and then in about 2 hours or so, you're hungry again because you haven't feed your and oh you've wait no sorry you fed your body protein. Where are the vitamin A's, the B's, the C's? You know what I mean? Where are the iron, the magnesium, all of those other stuff? Where are they? They are not in the food that you just ate. So your body is going to want something else. But then you're going to translate that as, oh, I'm hungry again, let me go eat. But then what you eat isn't feeding you, it's killing you. That's what it's doing. Aging quick as shit. That's what you're doing. You're just aging really quickly and then getting a whole bunch of pharmaceutical disease. Yep, I said pharmaceutical disease because that's what it is. You're there to feed big pharma. So as long as you eat unhealthy, you're gonna be feeding big pharma, and that's the honest to God truth. Because then you're gonna get some cancer that you're gonna say, oh, is in the bloodline. No, it's not. It's in your food line. What you eat is what it's in. A majority of our foods out there are processed. So with that, you're going to get sick because our body don't know to digest these things properly. They don't. Our body do adjust to certain things, but honestly, it don't know how to digest it properly. So with that, it's gonna do it best that it needs to do. And then when you constantly putting in the processed food, cornflakes, the bacon, the chicken nuggets, the bread, maybe a whole wheat bread, but you know it's bread, sugar, milks, your cheese, yeah, whatever, maybe a lettuce here and there. Cause guess what, you're eating healthy. All of those things that have been in your body for a long time and is not digesting properly. So, I say all that to say, this is why I do a fast every day. And people think fasting is religious. It is not religious. it is for you. It is for your avatar. It is for your mind. It is for clarity. And I fast every day. So when on the morning, my days are set up like this. I get up in the morning, I do my yoga, I do my meditation, and then I start my day. Do some farming, and I get through the day doing whatever it is. If I have to work, I don't eat. I still go through the day doing what I have to with a lot of energy. And then about 12 or so, I will have a smoothie. My smoothie consists of linseed. It consists of all the fruits you could possibly gather in a can. Because if I gather more, I will put every single fruit I could possibly get in my little can, in my little bullet. So I put it in there and then I put filtered water. I do not use tap water. We're going to visit that part another day. And I use filtered water. Then I smoothie the shit out of my stuff. I always incorporate ginger in my diet as much as I possibly can. Ginger and lemon are my friends. They are my best of friends. There's no best friend I've ever met in my entire life that's been so loyal to me than ginger and lemon. So I put ginger and lemon inside of my smoothie always with my linseed. Let's call names: banana, apples, grape, with seed, not without seed. We can even visit that later. But really, truly, just eat grapes with seed. Stop being so lazy. Just spit it out or chew it. It's very good for you, by the way. So just chew it up and swallow. Grapes with seeds, everything with seeds, by the way, and watermelons, cantaloupes, kiwi. I was informed yesterday that kiwi has more vitamins than orange. So you know who ain't eating orange anymore? Me. Yeah. So we can be eating a lot of kiwis from now on. So kiwi had a lot of, and I did my research and I do. So yeah, kiwis made you bestie. So a lot of kiwis. And I put all of that in my smoothie with some filtered water with melon seed, and I am full for 4 hours just from you know what? Wait, it's right here. This fools me for 4 hours. Okay, now this is why this fools me for 4 hours, because everything I just ingest has all the vitamins, mineral, irons. Oh, seaweed. Seaweed is the bestie of besties. Understand? Not seaweed, sorry. Sea moss, peoples. I ain't even deleting that. Sea moss is my new bestie. That is the shit. 92 minerals? What? Exactly. So I put that in my smoothie with my filtered water and my fruits, and that fills me for 4 hours because I've ingested the 92 minerals that I just talked about, plus my vitamins and irons and magnesiums and all the other stuff that is there inside of my body. So my body isn't hungry. It has what it needs to be able to give me this motivation and clarity and glow that I have today. Okay, that I have today. And that is my breakfast. So in the afternoon, as I do my smoothie at 12, then I would start cooking at 12 too. And my food is a lot of veggies. It's a lot of veggies and ground provision. I'm a Guyanese and I love me some ground provision, and them is my shit. Understand? So I do a lot of lentils and chicken peas and split peas, black peas, all the peas in the market. I try to put in my food and eat at that point. And China has a lot of protein because everybody all hyped in protein. So if you want protein, it has a lot of protein. I do not eat meat. I haven't ate meat in a long time. I was tricked into a pizza. Yes, Chanel, I'm talking about you. You tricked me into a pizza and I didn't pay attention to what I was eating, and it had pepperoni or some nonsense on it. And when I finished eating, I was like, oh my gosh, that had me in it right. Because then I started to feel real nauseous. And I don't eat meat. I feel so good without meat. I I don't miss it. And when I do smell it or anything, I feel sick. I really and truly do feel sick because then I can smell the ripeness in it, whether it's cooked or not. I can smell it. It is dear. It is not for us. I will try to visit that another day also, but it is not for us. Don't eat meat. It's bad. We will talk about that some other time. So All the stuff that you would think that you would be getting in this chicken and beef and lamb or whatever, I get it in peas. Yeah, in peas. So I do my peas, brush my peas, do my shallow chives, the garlic, not much garlic. Garlic is not that good for you. And onions and whatever else you could chip up and put in there to make it taste lovely, all those great stuff. And then I do a lot of sweet potatoes. I don't use potatoes. Potatoes have a lot of sugar. Don't use it. Try to keep as much sugar out of your body as you possibly can. I know you guys are addicted to sugar because hey, everything that we eat right now on the market has sugar in it, or almost everything. So potatoes have sugar, is starch. It really ain't doing nothing. Really and truly is not. It's like bread. It has no purpose. So I don't eat potatoes. Sweet potatoes, I do eat yams, breadfruit. I love me some breadfruit. Um, what else do I eat? Eddos, pumpkins, cabbage, a lot of okras. Love me some okras. And like everything, I put in that one dish. Okay? And then I would eat that about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You just want to eat that in the 4 o'clock in the afternoon though? I don't want nothing else for the rest of the day, I could. Then I start my digestion phase. And my digestion phase is gonna finish in about, let's say, 8, 9 hours after that. And then I start my healing phase where my body will be able to get rid of the food that is there, put it to where it's supposed to put it, situate that, the soldiers working to put everything else to be used as mineral and vitamins in your body, get your body good, and then it's going to be like, oh, well, we had enough, so we're going to put you in the waste bucket and we're going to throw it in the garbage bin. So then they throw that excess food that they don't want anymore in the garbage bin, and then they decide to do healing. This is why I fast, for the healing. So your body then go into a spiritual mode, I like to call it, of healing after your digestion phase. So let's say I finish digest, I stop eating at 4. My math incorrect, so let me say, okay, so we can do this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me go with 9. Right. So 1 o'clock, digestion phase gone. So then I have 2 to 12 to heal. So whatever your body has, if you travel with diabetes, you have cancer, high blood pressure, anything you can think about, your body then is able to have time to heal itself, to do what it needs. Your body has every single doctor in the world here. You were born with a doctor, and it is this beautiful being that you are today is your doctor. So when it finish doing what it's supposed to do, which is heal, which is digest the food that you've had, it heals your body. So if you have a little busted artery avenue that you don't know about, or you happen to have a certain new pain or whatever, and you eating like I do, you're gonna realize that you don't have those things anymore. You don't, and I did. I had a little knee pain here and there. I had a little back, I got a little butt, so the back pain about there, and I used to breathe real heavy because of the asthma, aka the mucus on my chest. So my body was given enough time to heal itself, to do what it needs to do. And when I get up in the morning, guess what's the first thing I'm doing? Yes, fellas, I about to go do a poop. Yeah, sexy, I know. No, but I do a poop. Yeah, because my body is there. And I poop everything else that I need to do. So in the morning, sometimes if I don't do a dry fast to 12, I would drink ginger and lemon. Get my good alkaline early in the morning, and that is what I do for the day. I would drink me a nice big glass full, about this half actually, or maybe full this if I'm crazy enough. Sometimes I am. And yeah, about there, and I do ginger and lemon every morning, and I drink it. And that's it. And that is it. My body wouldn't be hungry because it has what it needs from the day before, and I just give it some alkaline stuff, and I get to go till 12, or sometimes I will go to 3. Yeah, sometimes I go to 3, and what I do, I would drink the smoothie that I spoke about, and I tend to mix up my smoothies and do different things. Or boyfriend's like, no, you shouldn't. That don't taste good. I'm like, yeah, it does. Because you know what? I'm not thinking about the taste. I am thinking about what I just put into my body and how good I am about to feel right now. That's also sometimes my smoothie don't taste good. Yeah, I can admit that shit. My smoothie don't be on point. But it be on point for making me feel awesome, and that is the important thing to me. So I drink my smoothie sometimes. So with that, at 3, I drink another smoothie, and that's all I would eat for the day. And I would feel really good. I honestly don't think I've ever felt this good in my life. That's the honest truth. I am so very happy, contented with myself, and oh my gosh, I am grateful. I am so grateful for everything that is around me. I am so attentive to everything. I am so patient with everything. I am a lot more straightforward. And I am happy. I am happy because I love me. I am happy because I treat me good. I am happy because I am grateful to be loving myself this good. I love me so much to the point where I don't allow myself to eat anything that is going to do me or my baby injustice. I love her too much to make her feel sick or to be sick. And when I am, or if I am, I haven't been sick in a long time. And mind you, anyone who knows me know that whatever flu goes around, I get it. I just be like, here, come to me. Welcome to my home. And I give it a perfect little roominess of mucus and bad food so it could just fester in. Yeah, I used to be all that. I used to get every flu. How you doing, Lana? I say, oh gosh, again. To the point where people never used to really be like, oh, you're sick again? Okay, because they're kind of used to hear me saying that I'm sick. So it never used to be like, oh my gosh, you're sick, what are you taking? Nothing. So just be like, geez, brothers. So just take the stuff you take the last time. And that's it. So I used to always be sick, and since November, that lasted for 3 months, by the way. I was sick for a full 3 months, and I just had to flush everything out. I have not been sick since then. Everything went around. My nieces and my nephew came here with the flu, and my mom got the flu. I think their mom got the flu too, and I did not get the flu. Then mom got the flu again. Then my boyfriend got the flu again, and I didn't get the flu. It was all up in the face, but I did not get the flu because the flu has nothing to feed on. Flus and illnesses have things to feed on. If you're sick, know that in here you left something for it to feed on and grow. It's like you plant a seed in soil and expect it not to grow. That's what you are. So you're gonna grow everything that passed wrong, and they're always putting something out there for us to catch. So you're gonna be sick all the time. So just love you enough to feed you well. That is the only way. I can't be like, eat healthy. No, I'm not seeing it like that. I'm seeing it because there's a boatload of commercials, aka infomercials, and there are a lot of healthy speakers out there talking about, no, you gotta eat, you eat your breakfast in the morning. I'm like, no, if you do that, then when you eat later in the afternoon, your body hasn't digest. My whole routine is completely different from what is on the market because at the end of the day, I am not going to sit down and continuously eat things all the time. You know what I mean? I am not giving my body a break, period. And when I do my fasting in the morning and I do my routine, how I do it, I give my body enough break to be like, yes, vacation. But when you consistently eat maybe 3 to 4 times a day and just keep poking things in your mouth, your body never gets the vacation, and then you feel sick and then you age sooner. You know, talking about, oh my gosh, why am I so old at 30? Because you eat too much. That's why you old at 30, because you eat too damn much. You at 30 talking about I got arthritis. I get passionate, excuse me. At 30 and you got arthritis, boo, that's mucus in your damn knees. Understand? So you need to change it. And just give your body a break to be able to take everything out. When you poop stink, your poop must not smell like a garbage truck. Real thing. If it smells like a garbage truck, you need to stop. You need to not eat, period. Just clean your body. completely. Aloe vera is my new friend, but I don't drink it often for that little thing. It's dangerous. So I do aloe vera once a week. But the thing is, if you're not eating healthy and then you want to drink aloe vera and then expect it to just like flush you out and then you just decide to compound that with other things that you ate before, the aloe vera don't do nothing. You just drink it because you want to do so. Yeah, that's why you drink it. Because you want to be like, yeah, that's it. You need to drink things like, okay, Guyanese, we drink a lot of bitters, Bajan, Cersei, and that clean us out. And then they're like, yay, clean out my perspiration and smelling good no more. Boom, let's eat more chicken. You just waste a whole plant. You waste a whole nature because you want purge out because you smell awful. You smell awful because you're eating crap. It's that simple. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. As I said in the beginning of the video, some of you ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, but sweetie, I love you and I love me enough to not sugarcoat anything. So if you were here on a channel talking about, oh, I went on this fat burning program. No, I didn't. I went on I love me program and I love me enough to eat properly. And not just properly in terms of certain things. I had to cut everything out that I grew up knowing to be good. It is not good. I had to, for my own sake, I had to. I couldn't do this to me no more. I had to start loving myself, and my self love this year is the most proudest thing I've ever accomplished and ever felt in the world. I am so proud of me, and I was never proud of me. I used to do things, but I never felt so proud of myself. I could be able to say, I could be able to say, I am going to get up and farm today and not question myself if I'm going to do it. I used to do that often. I used to be like, man, I can do this and I can do that. And I never did them. And then I used to be so disappointed in, and then find an excuse, well, oh, this is the reason why I didn't do it. But now I could be able to say, yes, I'm going to go jump off a building. I know that I can jump off a building because guess what? I determined to do it. That is the extent of having a clean body. You do things that you always wanted to do, and you make yourself proud. And when you make yourself proud, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. The thing is, you compete with yourself every day. You compete to want to do better than you did yesterday. And if you know that you can do more than you did the day before, why not? You know what I mean? And I am proud of my journey and I will continue to go down this journey, not just because you think, well, I can eat because I want to lose weight, or I'm going to eat because I look good in this dress. No, I'm eating because I love myself and I love this avatar that I was blessed with. Oh my gosh, to do it right. And that is my thinking for getting up every single morning and drinking bad smoothies. Exactly. Because you know, in those bad smoothies is the most beautiful thing that we've been gifted with, and for free, by the way. Those things that I drink every day are for free. I don't know why we buy them, but that's a different topic for another day. You see where I'm going with this, though, people? Right, that's a different topic for another day, but they are for free. They were put here for us. The things that you buy from the supermarket were never put here. It's not naturally grown. And that is where you should be like, if it's not naturally grown, I don't want it. And that is what I do. If I see something and I know that this is not naturally grown from my mother, which is Mother Earth, I ain't eating that. Not me. You could keep that. That in my life. I like my life where I could be like, yeah, Mother Earth, cacti. This is the shit. Let's eat it. Yes, I said cacti. Yeah, I love me some cacti because that shit got everything in it. Do you see some soursop though? Oh Lord, man. Soursop is my friend. That is my boopsie loo. Yes. Soursop is my shit and mangoes. Yeah, though. What's up? Hello, mango lovers. It's just a shit to me. So, if it's not naturally grown, I don't want it. So, at the end of the day, in order to be able to continue to be eating clean and eating healthy, you got to think of it deeper than just I want to lose weight, or yeah, basically that's why people eat clean because they want to lose weight. It is not about weight, boo. It's about you knowing that you have the best idea in the world that you want to accomplish in your life. You see that your family's suffering and you see that you want to be able to do things in your life differently. You know you could go out there and do this job, but you just lazy. You know why you lazy? You're lazy. That's an excuse, and that's something that people program into your head. Oh, you just lazy. You just lazy. What you did was decide to be lazy because like mommy and daddy and friends said you're lazy. So automatically you decide I'm lazy. You're not lazy. What you are is clogged up. That's what I like to call it. You are clogged up, so you don't have clarity. Your energies and your vibration isn't flowing freely. Your chakras are all like so you can't think and do anything but be lazy. Unclog your chakras and excel in life. You were given this beautiful life to do something. Impress yourself, not people. Because if you know you are your, as people say it, you are your biggest critic. And you are constantly telling yourself, man, you can't do this, you can't do that, or you will not amount to anything. Every single day, you're constantly negative talking. And one morning, you get up after eating clean and thing, and you're like, you know what, bitch? I tired of you. Stop talking to me. I'm about this life no more. I can't stand you, your talk. I gonna do this. I am going to make myself proud. You have just conquered yourself, is what you've just done. You have conquered yourself to do everything you ever wanted to do and to make yourself so freaking proud. And that is the best feeling in the world. I am telling you. I am so proud of this young lady right now. I speak about myself like it's not me because I would have never believed that I would be who I am today and feel how I feel today. Never in a million years, dude. And I'm grateful, dude. I am so freaking grateful just for the simplest things in the world and for knowing the simplest things in the world. I am beyond grateful and I would never trade it. Meaning I ain't eating a chicken anymore. Meaning I am not gonna be eating a pizza ever again. Trust me. No pizza coming in this body. And meaning that I will not sit down and want to eat any crap because at the end of the day it's gonna make me disappointed in me because you know why? I know different. And I know me knowing differently and still deciding to do that is my own fault. And I can't blame nobody for that. So if I decide if a flu go wrong and I get it, you know whose fault is that? Me. Why? Because I made a home for the flu and I can't do nothing about it. So I gotta take responsibility for feeling aches and pains in my joints and a full blown headache and constipated and all those dramatic things that happens when you eat bad food. You constipated because be able to do what it's supposed to do. So like and subscribe this video. Yep, I'm done. Let me know if you want me to tell you more, and I will make another video like this one in terms of food and to give you updates about all the things I'll find out that are not good for you and how you can do them. I have made smoothie, the good ones though. That one tastes real good. I put it on my Instagram, so follow me and like on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook, and like and subscribe on YouTube. I trying to get my YouTube page up, so do a girl a favor and give her some forward. I hope that you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoy making it for you, and I hope that you love yourself. Honestly, you deserve to love yourself, and you loving yourself is the most important thing that you could ever do for you, boo. And I love you enough to be able to tell you stop eating stuff that isn't good for you. Real time is about time that you're able to get up and man up for yourself and woman up for yourself and say I didn't get off the ground. I want to feel like how she feeling. Exactly. And do that. So let me know if you like this video and be awesome. Honestly, be awesome always. I will put up what my awesome feeling is for today, and let me know what your awesome is and put it in the comments below what your awesome is. Have a fantastic day, my loves. And remember, Love you, be awesome, and I love you. Bye. Products for my skin are natural and not just, it has natural on it and then it's not. I don't use underarm. I use lemon. That is my new underarm, and let me tell you, lemon is the shit. Like seriously, and majority of the stuff that I've been using, I experiment first because my thing is making sure that I am healthy and then making sure my family is healthy. And what I do, I would use cinnamon and clove, boil that with some salt, and then I use that liquid